growing a business is exciting and it's full of challenges.
The biggest challenge an entrepreneur has in growing his business is bouncing back every time he falls down, because he's going to fall down again and again. He needs to keep getting up.
Our biggest challenge was raising money.
Well, the biggest challenge once we raised the capital was making those dollars stretch.
The toughest challenge for entrepreneurs is to remain flexible while being very focused.
If you've got a great idea that you really believe in, there's 3 P's that are very important: persistence, persistence, and persistence.
We'll tackle one entrepreneur's challenge and get solutions from great mentors that could help you grow your business. Stay with us. A special Money Hunt is next. Money Hunt is brought to you by Excite. Money Hunt is also made possible by Register.com, a first step for businesses and individuals starting their presence on the internet. And Jordan Industries, acquirers and builders of entrepreneurial ventures in a variety of industries.
Welcome to Money Hunt Small Business Challenge, where America's top small business experts take on America's toughest small business challenges. I'm Cliff Ennico. One of the all-time highs when you own your own business is the realization that, hey, it's not just me who thinks this is a great idea. My God, people are actually willing to shell out their hard-earned money for this stuff. Wow, the stuff that I dreamed up in my head. Until that magic moment occurs, though, you agonize over, are they out there? Will they buy? Am I charging too much? And how do I get my message across to these people? The problem is especially acute for .com companies, because if you've ever surfed the internet, you know the internet, the user controls the internet, not the person sending the information. So you not only have to get your message across, you've actually got to drag their eyeballs physically to your website. With today's Money Hunt Small Business Challenge, here's Robin Schatz of Business Week Frontier. Robin?
Michael Sweeney is the founder and inspiration behind FoodEdge.com, a website that helps restaurants buy food, supplies, and equipment online. But Michael Sweeney is finding that selling the idea to restaurants is a lot harder than recommending the chef's special. So let's take a look at the tape. Michael Sweeney knows what it's like to sweat over a hot stove and a hot fax machine.
Whole red fish, you got any?
This graduate of the prestigious Culinary Institute of America used to spend hours tracking down that perfect tomato or fresh fish of the day. Sweeney thought there must be a better way for chefs to shop.
Well, I was a chef in a restaurant in New Canaan, Connecticut, with my partner, who was also a chef. We tried to get online and find prices from the local distributors. After searching for a while, we couldn't find anything, so we thought it would actually be a worthwhile site to have on the internet that allowed purveyors to post their products and price lists and allow restaurants to get at it and order more accurately 24 hours a day.
So in 1999, he hung up his apron and cooked up a website. It's called FoodEdge.com. In March 2000, Sweeney and his partner, Chef David Curtis, introduced FoodEdge to the industry at the New York Restaurant Show, a major trade event. They spent their last $10,000 in petty cash to do it.
We were approached by a lot of other .com companies in the food industry and a lot of the restaurant owners and distributors that were at the show. We were received very well, and since that time we've been following up with new leads. What we do is we take your product list or your price list and put it up on the internet and allow your customers to get at it.
While the results have been encouraging, FoodEdge is still small potatoes. So far, Sweeney has signed on roughly a dozen vendors and about the same number of restaurants. To build the business, he'll need hundreds more.
It's a catch-22 in the effect that distributors want to pay until he knows his restaurants are going to be on and using it. The restaurant doesn't want to get involved until he knows that his distributors are going to be on and using the same system.
Every .com struggles with how to bring eyeballs to its website. For a business-to-business site like Food Edge, the challenge is even tougher. Registering with search engines or taking out expensive Super Bowl ads just won't be enough. The trick is to attract the right business customers. One of Food Edge's first members was the Barcelona Wine Bar in South Norwalk, Connecticut. Like other eateries, it pays a $20 yearly membership fee to belong to Food Edge and tap into its password-protected database of vendors.
What a restaurant does is he comes here, clicks on the returning members button, and this brings up a password and ID screen.
To build up the site, Sweeney has concentrated on attracting more vendors. They pay a $500 setup fee to put their products into the database. For everything they sell online, Food Edge gets a 1 to 2% commission.
Right now, they pay anywhere from 2 to 4% commission to salespeople, and food brokers get anywhere from 5 to 12%. We're just a more efficient way of doing business.
So far, the partners have spent $150,000 to develop Food Edge. They've raised the money mostly from family and friends. Sweeney's father, Joseph Sweeney, a lawyer and former food industry CEO, serves on the board.
All right, well, we cannot wait for them to come to us. We have to go to them.
He's great. He's been my mentor through the whole thing. He also owns a piece of equity in the company, and he's just basically there to keep me going forward.
While Michael builds up his customer base, he's